Good morning, church, and welcome to the musing for October 14th. I'm Pastor Dave, and today I want to talk a little about something called syncretism. Now, syncretism is the fusing of elements of one belief system onto another belief system. For example, many ancient cultures held some kind of belief in the idea of reincarnation. Reincarnation is not, however, part of original Buddhist philosophy. Buddhism actually teaches that there is no individual essence at all, let alone one that can migrate into another physical body. And yet today, a belief in reincarnation is an accepted part of contemporary Buddhism. It got added in. It was absorbed from other religions. Buddhists found the idea so appealing that they just adopted it. How about this? Built into the wall of the Kaaba, the holiest shrine of Islam, is a black meteorite. Now, this meteorite predates Muhammad by centuries. It was venerated by primitive Arab tribes. So the followers of Muhammad began to complain that it was a stone given to Abraham by the archangel Gabriel. They incorporated it into their religious beliefs. Christians have their own syncretisms. The idea that when you die, you become an angel. The idea that there's supernatural power in certain religious locations. Or how about the idea that if you ask him to, St. Anthony will help you find lost items? There is no scriptural basis for thinking such things. These ideas are comforting, reassuring, and baseless. They're also relatively harmless because they usually don't have a major impact on our spiritual lives, but some ideas are not so innocuous. Take, for example, the idea that God wants you to be rich and happy. That concept is at the very heart of what is called prosperity gospel. And some people allow it to rule their discipleship. Look, God does want you to be happy in eternity. God does want you to be rich spiritually. But you know, God seems amazingly unconcerned about making this life all about our enjoyment. His goals for us are infinitely higher than that. Our temporary earthly happiness or our fleeting physical comfort are not elements of our salvation, and our salvation is God's aim. God wants us to come to Jesus. And whether or not we have a pleasant time here on earth is more or less irrelevant. In fact, the only time our happiness or our wealth comes into the equation at all seems to be when we put an inordinate value on them and put our pursuit of those two things above our pursuit of God. And that's why I think prosperity gospel teachers are to be avoided. They are syncretizing. They are bringing the small-minded priorities of this world and gluing them onto the eternal truths of the Christian faith. It's a distraction. Don't fall for it. And God bless you all.